Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything coming up in the future. And if you've been tuned in, well, thanks for coming back. You already know the vibes. We talk about life, business, relationships, things like that. Make sure you check out all my social media links in the description. Follow me, tap in with me, send me a direct message, get with me. My goal is to help you become a better person. Now listen, I got 7 tips, okay? 7 tips that I'm about to share with you, okay? Matter of fact, these aren't even tips. These are 7 things that you must do in your 20s, okay? I'm 28, okay? So all the things that I'm about to give you, right? All the things I'm about to mention to you, I've done, okay? And if I didn't do these things, I don't know where I'd be or who I'd be. Okay, so it's super important that you listen up. It's super important that you watch all the way to the end because you don't want to miss any of these 7 things that you must do in your 20s. Why? Because if you do these 7 things, I guarantee you that you will be better off in life. Okay, you're going to set yourself up for more success, more wins, and just more prosperity and happiness. So if that sounds good to you, let's get started. Number 1, guys, the first thing that I want you to do in your 20s is date. Okay? Date. Yes. What does that mean? It means go out, take different people out, approach people. Okay? Obviously, most of my audience is dudes, so I'm talking to the guys here. Listen, approach women, date different women. Find out who you like, what you do like, what you don't like, right? The type of girl that you end up with, type of woman that you end up with is going to be a big part of your life. So you need to be out in the dating field. Okay, now, if you already have a relationship, okay, if you're already in a relationship, you got a girl already, well, you still need to date her, okay? Always be taking her out, okay? Going out and exploring and getting to know each other farther and further, right? But if you're single, well, you need to start getting out, man. You got to start putting yourself out into the game. And why? Again, because you're going to figure out who you are as a man. You know, you're going to learn a lot about yourself just as much as you are about women. So it's a win-win situation. You're going to develop confidence. You're going to develop communication skills. You're going to develop all type of things. Whereas if you don't date, number 1, how are you going to know what type of woman you want, right? How are you going to know what things trigger you, right? And the list goes on. You know, how are you going to know yourself as a man if you're not putting yourself in the presence of women? Okay? It's simple, man. So you got to get out there and date. You can't be stuck on social media, Instagram, Twitter, fucking OnlyFans and things like that, guys. No, you need to actually put yourself into the game. Send text messages, get dates set, make calls, FaceTime, whatever the case may be. Go out and have a good time with women. Learn a lot, learn about it. Learn about attraction, learn about dating, learn about sexual interaction, okay? Boom. Number 2, guys, second thing you guys need to do is find a mentor. Okay, so a mentor is, again, very formative to your success and your overall happiness. Why? Because they're going to be able to shortcut your growth. Meaning, if you don't have a mentor, chances are whatever you're trying to do is just going to take 10 times longer. Whereas if you have the mentor, they can literally show and tell you what to do, which is going to, in result, expedite, right? It's going to speed up your process, right? You're going to have direct access to somebody who's already been there, done that, seen that, has that, right? And that helps you because now you don't have to go make mistakes. You don't have to go make the wrong turns, make the wrong moves, say the wrong things, right? The mentor is somebody who already has the experience, who's going to give you their knowledge so that you can get ahead. So having a mentor, super successful, super important to being successful, and definitely something you need to do in your 20s, okay? Third thing, guys, is fail, okay? Yes, you need to fail. What I mean by fail is go out and do something that you don't even think you're capable of doing, or you're afraid of doing, or you don't know how to do, right? And fucking suck at it. Be bad at it. Do horrible at it. Do something unsuccessfully. Why? Because when you fail, you learn. And when you learn, you improve. And when you improve, you grow. If you don't fail, you don't succeed. See, when Thomas Edison was trying to invent the light bulb, he went over 1,000 different ways until he figured out the solution, right? And all those times that he took before he figured it out, he didn't count them necessarily as failures because really, yeah, he did fail, but he learned what doesn't work, which allowed him to improve and grow as an inventor. And then finally, he figured out what to do and how to build it. So same thing for you, bro. Whatever you got going on, whatever you want to do, take a risk, take a chance. Go out, you're young, you're in your 20s. Go take the initiative and fail. Okay, don't be scared. because you might fail, okay? Or you might get defeated, or things might not work out, or the situation might not be what you want it to be. It's okay. You have plenty of time to run, fall flat on your face, and get back up. All right, so go fail, okay? Again, why? Because you're going to learn, you're going to improve, and you're going to grow. And the more you grow, what you already know, the better you become, baby, right? You want to grow, man. The growth is life, okay? If you're not growing, then you're dying. So simple as that. Fail as much as you possibly can, okay? Sounds kind of ironic and twisted, but it's very true, and it's what you need to do, okay? So think about what I said in context. Fourth thing, guys, invest. You want to invest in yourself. You want to invest into different, markets, like maybe stocks, okay, maybe 401ks and IRAs, whatever the case may be. You want to learn to invest, okay? You want to start taking money that you do have. Hopefully you have a job, okay? That's not on this list, but that's just everybody needs to have a job. You need to have income, okay? So you take some of your earnings, you take some of your income, and you invest it. Maybe you buy real estate. Maybe you buy courses or seminars, right? Or you go to events and conferences and things like this. Whatever you can do to invest, whether it be for your mind, body, soul, your finances, right? Do it. Invest, right? Because you're going to thank yourself in the future. Your future self is going to thank the past version of you for investing. And the sooner you get started, the earlier you get started, the better. Okay, if you're just getting started in investing and you're in your early 20s, or maybe even not even, like maybe just graduating high school or college, right? Dude, you have the biggest advantage, right? Because you have time on your side. You're going to learn all about compound interest. Your money will grow on itself. Your money will literally work for you so that you don't have to. Okay, if you start what I tell you today and just build a 401k or an IRA, or find some type of high interest savings account, and it's growing anywhere from 5 to 8, maybe 12% annually, bro, by the time you're 40, 50, 60, you'll be a millionaire straight off of just investing early and consistently. So work on that. And that means you gotta have to sacrifice, as in not purchasing, Louis Vuitton and Gucci bags and Balenciagas and Dolce and Gabbanas and Pradas and all that extra shit. You're not gonna be able to go out and splurge every fucking time you urge, okay? It's not YOLO, okay? It's not about YOLO. Yeah, obviously you only live once, so why would you want to live broke and dumb? Right? So invest. Take all that extra money and invest. Tell yourself no when it comes to, meticulous or impulsive spending, and then take that same money and invest it into yourself, and you'll be happy about that. Okay, guys? Fifth thing you got to do in your 20s, man, you have to travel. Okay? Now, I know it's a little weird right now because of COVID, and I don't know what's going to happen with the whole travel thing, but you can still travel. I mean, excuse me, you can still travel. You can take a trip in your own city, in your own state, like go to new places and explore. Obviously, I would recommend going, to different states, out of the country, and exploring, this beautiful, wonderful world that we live on. Okay, so figure out a way to do it, whether there's, with travel restrictions and all that, into consideration, I understand, but when you can when you do have the chance to travel, because you're going to see new things, you're going to experience new things, you're going to talk to different types of people from different cultures and backgrounds, accents, you're going to eat different foods, you're going to have different scents, and you're going to be stimulated in a whole new way. It's going to help you and shape you as a person. Okay, so definitely want to travel so that way you can kind of get out of your bubble, get out of your comfort zone, right? And you start to see the world from a bigger lens, right? You have a worldly view, right? That's one of the things you want. You want to have a worldly view. If you look at most successful people, most of them travel, right? They're mercurial, meaning they move around. They have businesses, sure. They have houses, sure. And their headquarters somewhere, sure. But you constantly see them in different places, right? Why? Because you want to be omnipresent. You want to travel. You want to see things, experience things, and have that become a part of who you are. Okay? It's sad when people stick in the same place for their whole life. Don't let that be you, okay? So, sixth thing, guys, is start a business. Yes, start a business. It's very important that you learn about, especially if you're in America, setting up a business, an LLC or S Corp or a C Corp or whatever type of business you decide, but at the end of the day, you want to get a business started, okay? Why? Because here's the deal. There's tax advantages, okay? There's ownership, right, which develops pride. You have the sense of what, you created something, and you're not relying on anybody necessarily, right? And of course, that's how the system was set up, most importantly. I mean, this is a capitalist economy, right? This is a capitalist society. So if you're somebody who doesn't set up a business, you're basically unemployed or employed, and you're not truly set up to win. Okay, so let that be known. The people who win in America are people who set up businesses and people who invest in the businesses and things like this. So you want to start a business, it's not hard. You can go to legalzoom.com or inkfile.com, pay the document fees, get the paperwork set up. It's like $200-300 depending where you're at, which state you want to file it in, what your industry is going to be, whatever. That's all up to you. But just do the thing, man. Get it set up, and then boom, you have an EIN number, or you can go to USA.gov and get yourself an EIN number, which is basically just a social security number for your birth, for your business rather, right? Like just like your social security number for yourself is on your birth certificate, or it's connected to that. The EIN number is for your business, so it keeps you as a person and your identity separate from the business. So that's what the EIN number is. Just a quick fact for you, and then you're in business. Boom. Okay, you can get a business bank account, you can get business lines of credit, and you can start doing things differently as a business owner, whereas you couldn't do that as an employee. So start a business, man. Follow your heart. A lot of people start a business, and they fail. Well, that goes back to failing. Start another business or learn how to improve, and then grow another one and keep growing that one. See how this all works together. So I really encourage you to start a business. I've started a couple businesses at this point, a few businesses, and I've been a part of different business launches. And I work with business owners and startups all the time. And it's a really great community to be a part of. It's an entrepreneurial spirit that I believe everyone has, but some people just don't go for it. So I encourage you to go for it. Worst thing that happens is that it doesn't work out, and then you can start another business or improve on that business or go back to being an employee. It's up to you, right? Anyways, though, last and final thing, guys, the seventh thing, and if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button down below, because I really appreciate it. It helps up the algorithm. I'm trying to grow this channel organically. And drop a comment below what you want to know. Make sure, again, if you check out my social media, you'll see what I'm about. You see what we got going on. I'm really grateful for everybody who tunes into my channel. I appreciate you guys, all the support, all the views. They really do matter to me. Hopefully, I'm praying that this channel starts to bloom and blossom into something great. We start to develop a big community, and I'm actually really able to help you guys directly, because let's face it, we're entering a digital age. Everything's going to be on the internet. I'm sure you've seen how that is, and I want to be able to be here for you guys. I want to be able to provide value and transparency. So make sure you, again, follow me on my social medias. Don't miss out. Tap the post notification below so you don't miss any of the videos in the future. Subscribe. And again, I'm going to hit you with number 7, guys, which is remove all negativity. Yeah. Remove all negativity in your life, man. That could be people that you chill with. That could be habits that you got, behaviors that you have. It could be music that you're listening to. It could even be the diet that you're consuming. Everything negative people are talking to you, right? Anything what it is, you have to get rid of it. If you want to be successful, you need to stay positive as much as possible, man. And if there's people or things in your life that are essentially producing negative vibrations and it's entering your life and it's interfering with you and your purpose, bro, you need to cut it off instantly, because it's not helping you at all. It's draining your energy. Okay, positive vibes and positive frequencies help boost your energy, right? It helps charge you up and helps empower you. Whereas anything that's negative is essentially doing the opposite. It's deteriorating you, it's sucking your energy, and it's basically fucking killing you. So make sure you try to remove all negativity from your life, even your own thoughts and the way you speak and everything like that, man. Focus on how you feel great. I want you to feel great now. And as always, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed, and focused on success. When you see me drop another video, you already know what to do, man. Tap in. Peace. Thank you.